On April 5 the first images were published clearly showing the J-20 fifth-generation fighter flight testing WS-15 next-generation engines. The fighter was first seen flying with the engine in January 2022, with multiple further sightings having been made since, although all images before April 2023 were of poor quality and left much to speculation. While it was confirmed that a J-20 prototype has been flight testing the WS-15, it is now known that the aircraft is the second prototype, airframe number 2012. Whether other prototypes have also been used to flight test the WS-15 remains uncertain. The WS-15 engine was officially mass-produced. J-20 replaced with WS-15 to become one of the most advanced air superiority fighters in the world. During the aviation activities in Xi'an, the person in charge announced that the target engine WS-15 of the J-20 has entered the mass production stage, which means that China already has the ability to develop and produce the latest generation of supersonic high thrust-to-weight ratio aero-engines. And production capacity tied with European and American countries. The development time of WS-15 is not short, and the final technical indicators have greatly changed from the initial design. The originally designed WS-15 had a maximum thrust of 15 tons and a thrust-to-weight ratio of more than 9.5. It did not dare to compete with the 16.7-ton F-119. The F-119 is the engine of the American F-22 fighter jet with a thrust-to-weight ratio of more than 10. A few years ago, it was reported that the design indicators of WS-15 had undergone a major change, and the entire design was almost overthrown and restarted. It now appears that the news is true. The WS-15 unveiled today has a thrust-to-weight ratio of 11, and a maximum thrust of more than 18 tons. It has already surpassed the F-119 in an all-round way. The thrust is close to the F-135 engine equipped with the American F-35 fighter jet, and the thrust-to-weight ratio has reached the level of the latest F-135 model. It can now be said that WS-15 is currently the top military engine that has been mass-produced. Although the F-135 has greater thrust and the same thrust-to-weight ratio, this engine improved from the F-119 achieves better thrust because of a higher bypass ratio, but at the expense of supersonic performance. The fighter engine designed for subsonic combat is one of the important reasons for the weak supersonic performance of the F-35. WS-15 is the supporting engine of J-20. Judging from the aerodynamic layout of J-20 that highlights its supersonic performance, WS-15 is designed for supersonic flight. It supports J-20's performance index of Mach 1.8 supersonic cruise, which is significantly higher than that of F-22. Detrimental effects on the control surfaces, beyond Mach 2.2, both stealth and handling performance are greatly compromised. If the above effects are not considered, the power level of WS-15 can completely increase the sprint speed of J-20 to above Mach 2.8. In addition to the J-20 engine upgrade, the new bus and more powerful information processing capabilities, the upgrade kit for network warfare and the brand new gallium nitride radar will inevitably form a comprehensive advantage over the opponent, and become the world's most advanced aerial vehicle for at least 15 years in the future advantage fighter. Going back to WS-15, why can we go from a conservative index at the beginning to surpassing the opponent in an all-round way now? It has witnessed the rapid progress of China's aviation development industry and the rapid rise of China's high-end manufacturing industry. Aero engines are known as the brightest pearls in the crown of modern industry, especially military engines, which have strict material requirements, complex designs, and high manufacturing process requirements. No other industrial project can compare with it. China was lagging behind in this regard for a long time. The bumpy experience of the WS-10 engine is a clear proof that it has to rely on the AL-31FN provided by Russia for a long time to ensure the construction of China's third-generation fighter combat force. At that time, China could not even independently design and manufacture engines with a thrust-to-weight ratio of 6. A series of problems in the research and development of WS-10 have also honed China's engine R&D and production team. Solving all the problems of the engine is an unprecedented progress and lays the foundation for the development of a new generation of engines. New ideas in solving problems, new materials needed, and improved processing techniques will all allow China's R&D team to grow rapidly. The accumulation and application of new solutions, new materials and new processes not only make WS-10 reborn, but also open up the growth space of WS-15. From the kingdom of inevitability to the kingdom of freedom, Chinese aero engine designers can finally get rid of the shackles of the backward system, and confidently embark on the road of research and development of the world's most advanced supersonic military engine. The research and development of WS-15 is different from the hasty finalization of WS-10 at the beginning. WS-15 has been steadily advancing. A large number of new technologies, new materials and new processes are first used to improve WS-10, which not only greatly improves the reliability of WS-10B, but finally after more than 10 years, it replaced Russia's AL-31FN as the main engine of the Chinese Air Force's fighter jets, and the performance indicators of the WS-10 series gradually approached the original design goal of WS-15. According to reports from Pakistan, the WS-10B engine used in the J-20C sold to Pakistan has a maximum thrust of more than 14 tons.